2, 1. Joining me once again is Mayor Bill Scanlon of Beverly. Mayor, another go around here in our chats on the heels of the Bruins Stanley Cup victory. Your thoughts?
Well, it was really sweet. I wasn't comfortable until they got that fourth empty net goal. But you know, when you look back, they wanted it more, and they were very physical.
That seemed to be the characteristic of the team throughout the year was to bring the physicality to the game. Sometimes it appeared to work against them, but in this particular series, at least the home games and then the final game in Vancouver, it definitely worked in their favor.
Yeah, I think by the time they got to the end of the series, Vancouver was really kind of beat up, and the Sedin brothers, they didn't want any part of the heavy going. They're very nifty, you know, tall and thin, long sticks and clever, but they didn't want to get banged around.
You know, the criticism of Coach Claude Julien was that his defensive system was, again, a good short-term strategy, but not a good long-term strategy. 4 times in the playoffs and never out of the first round that he couldn't get anywhere. Looks like he had all the pieces this year to make all that work, and the end result spoke for itself.
You're talking about his defensive strategy in earlier seasons.
Yes.
It wasn't. Yeah, maybe he didn't have the right players. And this kid, Marchand, I mean, he was like a buzz bomb, you know? He was spinning, and they were too tired or incapable of making that tight a circle.
I think he intimidated everybody on Vancouver. I heard the results of the interview that he did the other night after he hit Sedin standing in the face-off circle where he just popped him in the head, and they asked him, you know, did he say anything? And he said no. Well, did you say anything to him? He said no. Then why'd you hit him? Well, I felt like it.
Well, he gave him 3 quick jabs. You know, they weren't heavy, and he had his gloves on.
Yeah.
But he tapped him at least 3, maybe 4 times. Boom, boom, boom.
And again, just sending the message that this is what's going to happen to you.
And why Sedin didn't do anything? Move?
Yeah.
Put up his hands? I don't know.
Yeah. Certainly, it's an amazing tribute to the Bruins, to the dedication and commitment to the coach to make that system work for him and create the opportunities to give themselves the opportunities to win. But looking back on the papers have made note of it on several occasions. We have now had, in the past 10 years, we have 7 world championships. Every major sports team has won the world championship. No other city in the country can speak about that.
Yeah, well, if you go back far enough, the Patriots have 3 Super Bowls.
Right.
Red Sox have 2 World Series.
Yep.
And there's that. Okay, that's
Celtics and the Bruins.
Each get
Yep.
1. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just an incredible run. If you look at the number of playoff appearances that each of those teams has had during that run, also, I don't think there's another city in the country that can come near that record.
Of course, they're fixing it up now, so almost everybody makes the playoffs. In fact, they're going to add a baseball team for next year. Did you know that?
I
second
heard
wild card team.
I heard discussion of it, and I just shake my head because you can only water it down so far. Where the World Championship doesn't mean a whole lot.
Well,
you know, winning the season, having the best record doesn't mean anything. Can you win enough to qualify? So it kind of takes it takes away.
Oh, but it's been the way it's been in all but baseball.
Yeah, and it's been all about
some teams coast.
Yeah, save it and then turn it up.
Yeah.
And of course, unfortunately, it's all driven by the dollar. They need the more money to pay the big salaries and everything else like that. So they need more layers of playoffs to draw the money in.
So what do you think? Should we have a sports show? Sounds like the 2 of us could talk about this all day.
Oh, we could do that too. We could do that. We'll have the political side, and then we'll do the sports show. Okay. The Red Sox, and on the heels of their victory, no one noticed Josh Beckett's one hitter.
And it was, and you could have argued that there was an error on the play because it wasn't a good throw.
Yeah, it was just really, really weak.
But I don't know whether he would have been out even with a good throw.
Yeah, and I think that's where you have to make that determination. It would have been a bang play no matter if he makes a good throw. And I think you're right
except
there.
for Youkilis's hit, it's a 0-0 game.
Yeah. They're still playing.
And he just got over the wall, didn't he? I mean, I think it was the first.
Yeah, because the guy made a pretty good leap for it. Yeah. Okay, we're going to bring this this first session of Sports with Scanlon and Kearns to a close, and we'll pick it up in our next session in July. Mr. Mayor, thank you.
Thank you, Tim.